T-Boys TV. Obviously, we're back again with a celebration stream. Obviously, the last time we did that was obviously when we hit the massive milestone in obviously 1,000 subscribers. And it's just going to be one of them streams where we just, chill out. Obviously, Hanno's going to be on the spicy challenge, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, just chill out, ask questions. And, yeah, it's just going to be one of them sort of streams, really. So, yeah, man, big up everyone that's liked before. We've already got over 10 likes already before we went live. So, big up yourselves. But, yeah, like I said, Hanno's here. Here he is. How are you, mate?
I'm good for now. But yeah, Lewis, it was on side. In your dreams, mate. In your dreams. He was as onside as Rashford was against City. So
there you go.
Okay.
But yeah, Lewis has obviously had a little bit of an argument with a lot of people over it. It's to be fair, I need to see it again. To be honest with you. It's just one of them, isn't it? It's just one of them.
Yeah, but
it's always them sort of moments.
Yeah, but luckily United are on what Newcastle will take them now. I think on goal difference, something like that. So that well, they are on the same points as Newcastle. So hopefully they follow. That would be nice. As if they can do that, but other than that, to say, yeah, he was offside. Clear say.
Big up everyone inside as well. Obviously celebrating. Big up Billy. Obviously been a regular on the channel recently. So yeah, big up yourself. Big up Max as well. He says big up T. Says congrats, my bro. Thank you very much. And obviously, we said about doing it today because obviously he was going to do it last time. Obviously we didn't in the end, and just trying to fit it in really, so we just thought we'd do it tonight. I wanted to preferably do it on the weekend, so yeah, we're just here doing it today. Obviously it relies on availability, I meant to say, of both of us as well. So yeah, we're just doing it today. And
Max, did you get a result at Anfield this season?
That is true. I do have to be honest. He has got a point there.
But then again,
everyone's blowing smoke on Hanno. What is going on here?
Okay. Now I get to Alex is of course Arsenal fan. I don't know from where he decides to be an Arsenal fan. Stick to Luton.
Stick to Luton. Love that. I mean, stick to them at the moment, mate. We're doing well. But like I said before we went live, we go on this run, and then knowing us, we'll probably lose to Stoke. Just the history we have behind it and all that sort of stuff. Hopefully not. Especially if us, we're at home as well in that game. You know what we like to do at home this season. So we'll see what goes on with that. Spelt amazing wrong, Max. Wait, what? I don't even see that. He does. He's Luton through and through, trust me. To be fair, Alex's situation is similar to mine, I'd say, in the sense where we follow Liverpool as well, because of family. His is like the same sort of thing, but obviously Luton's our first team. So, yeah, man, there we go with that one. But,
Max, actually. Now she supports City. No, sorry, I forgot to support Liverpool too.
Oh my god. Big up Spencer in the chat saying hello to everyone. Big up yourself, mate.
Spencer.
But yeah, man, we'll getting on with this spicy challenge soon. Do you know what I mean? I would say clip it, people, but you wouldn't even need to do that. You just always go back to it. You know what I mean? Hanno is feeling very nervous going into it. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so first, I've only gone so far.
Here we go.
To the bottom. So about a quarter.
There you go.
I'm not going to do more.
Yeah.
Because it is three flames on the thing.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to literally kill yourself, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it literally reeks as soon as I put it in. So yeah, hard. I don't want to do this. I don't. That's us.
Thank you for that, Spencer, mate. Much appreciated. And then I'll let Hanno answer this
Modric.
one first. Obviously, his player.
Modric, quality player. We've been wanting a player that's good on the ball, that has speed, a winger that has speed for once, not a Pulisic or somebody like that. So yeah, it's good. It's good. They look good. Him, Felix, and Madueke, front three seems like a good one. But yeah, Wolf. If I was you, I would too. Say
There you
if I
go.
was you.
But yeah, no, my opinions on him. Like, obviously, I only saw highlights. Obviously, I only saw the first half. But when he come on, that moment he had where he nearly scored, did look good there.
Yeah.
Did look good there. I'm not going to lie.
That's it, vibes.
He's quite unlucky not to score, in my opinion. I'll be honest, from what I saw. He did look like a threat when he come on. So looks like Chelsea could have their hands on a plan. And I was surprised, to be fair, with him. I know it's only been one game, but I thought it maybe be one of them where it takes a few games. But if he's starting like that in his first game, he might just kick on straight away.
Yeah. And we got a week's break to the Fed of
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. Exactly. So there you go. With that, big up Chelsea fan. Says big up T-Boy.
Yeah,
Hanno, big up yourself, mate. Big up yourself. There you go. Hanno getting a bit of love. There you go.
Big up yourself, Alex.
Big up Alex every time.
Get tired.
It's all right, mate. Trust me, it's not it's apple juice. So yeah, don't try to say some madness.
But that's not to drink. That's food. That's not drink. That's food.
What's that?
That's food.
It's food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to remember that. Got to remember it's food. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Here we go. And big up waist quickly, says yo. But yeah, here we go. Hanno is finally going to be doing it. You know what I mean? Oh God, that looks brutal. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, hold up. I'm hearing quite a few people can't comment on my stream. Hold up. Let me just go on to YouTube Studio and try and sort that out.
Oh my God.
Be honest, people. Has anyone banned Stephen because he just messaged me on Instagram saying he can't comment? I'm going to sort that out. Big up Alex, man. Big up Alex. He says, "Come on, congrats, Tyler, my bro. From playing Sunday League together to being on 1,500 subs. Fucking real guy, man. Wish you all the best. Big up yourself, man, Alex. Like I said, Alex is a massive part of me getting.
I'm gonna grab more.
Where I am. Like I said, he hasn't always, been on the channel as much as I'd like him to. But the stuff like the Luton games, for example, the home games, going to them. I wouldn't be in that position I'm in with gaining more followers and more people interacting, seeing the channel if it wasn't for him in that sense. So big up to yourself, Alex, mate. Big up to yourself. But yeah, man. Big up Ryan. He says, yo, I love Liverpool. I like Liverpool, but not at the moment. You know what I mean? Exactly. And if you're starting off, I know Liverpool have been pretty crap this season, but if you're starting off that good as well, away at Anfield, that's impressive. So I just think he might kick on. But yeah, Stephen can comment now, so that's good. I just see you put that in the comments. I was going to say I was literally about to sort that out. Big up Manny Bird. Again, obviously, when we play Huddersfield, he's always on the previews. Well, when it comes to recent times, big up to him. I've always got time for Manny as well, or Caden, whatever you know him as, really. So yeah, man, big up to him as well. So yeah. Big up Awace as well. Again, another person I've got time for. Another, obviously, Luton fan as well as Man City. One of them we're Man City fans, as they say. But jokes aside, big up yourself, Awace, mate. Hopefully see you again at a Luton game at some point. So yeah, there we go with that. 100% Alex, mate. I think we was planning to do like Sunderland away, wasn't we? And the funny thing is, the Scum's after that, isn't it? So yeah, man. There we go. We'll definitely get something sorted, mate. Mate, we should even throw it back. Our last away game of the season is Blackburn away, so we should even throw it back, mate. And it won't be a 45-minute vlog this time. Allow that. That was my first time doing it, people. You know what I mean? But yeah. But then again, with how the game went, it sort of made sense to do a long ass vlog because the way we come back from 2-0 down, we thought we would fit, you know, in that game. So yeah, man. Big up Blue Terrier as well. This is going in with a Hanno. You know what I mean? You're right, Hanno? Or you? What's going on? Oh, it's not great, is it? Big up Ty, big up yourself. Obviously, Hanno getting love as well. Alex says, if you didn't support Luton or Liverpool, who would you support? Tyler and Hanno, if you didn't support Chelsea, who would you support? I'll let Hanno go first on this one.
Probably United, because my best friend supports United.
Fair enough, fair enough. Me, probably Arsenal or West Ham. Arsenal, I don't know, just because they wear red, they're nearby. West Ham, because my stepdad supports them, innit? So, yeah, probably. And obviously, I've known my stepdad since I was 2. It's not like I've known him for, like, you know, a couple of years. So, yeah, man. Probably Arsenal or West Ham for me. Big up T, congrats. Big up yourself, Lewis. Again, Lewis, another person I've got time for. You know what he's like with super chats sometimes. Absolute madman. You know, big up Lewis. Hopefully you do come Luton away. Because obviously he's already played you at your ground, and we can meet again, mate. And yeah, man, get something done on the vlog or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Well, hopefully I'm going to that. I'm not sure, but we will see. We will see. Hopefully I do. I know so bad. Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me. We are rare, to be fair. Well, at least you admit it. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking, bro. Yeah, we'll get that sorted, mate. Definitely, 100%. Yeah, big up everyone in chat. Comments are flying. We love that. Big up Thailand, the ghost in the house. Yes, I don't know if he was on the stream in the end, but it was actually my recording sign that fell down. And it obviously landed it weirdly, so it made some weird noise. So that's what it was in the end. So yeah, hopefully, I'd love to do that. Love to take him to the town. Probably by then we'll probably have the new stadium. You know, that'd be pretty boss, to be fair. So now we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. You never know. You never know. Yeah, Lewis says, yeah, I will be no two ways about that. Well, there we go then. There we go. We will get something sorted there 100%. If I didn't support Arsenal or Luton, it'd be Chelsea or Man City, because I went to City versus Chelsea FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. My first ever time there. Yeah, fair enough then, mate. Fair enough. Sometimes you just go and watch a team, don't you? And you just like to see it, and you just not fall in love, but like you like what you're seeing, and you just want to keep your eye out. You know, that's how some people just, especially abroad, they look at a certain team in like the Premier League or something, and they just support them because of that reason. You know what I mean? So yeah. And also, Mum and Dad are back now, so if there is some madness, then they'll probably, you know, sort something out about that. So yeah, there we go with that. But yeah, big up General Octo as well, Luton fan. He says, hi Tyler, congrats on 1.5k subs. Keep going. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Obviously, I think I saw, what stream was it? I think it was the QPR one that I'd come across to you. I think it was that one, or you come across to me, shall I say. So yeah, big up yourself, mate. Big up yourself. Not even a Newcastle fan, and I fall in love every time I go there. Exactly. You know, sometimes you just like to do that. You know what I mean? If I had a lot more, you know, money, I'd love to just go to neutral games, you know, and vlog them, but is what it is. Is what it is with that one. But there you go, Hanno. Is that all the spicy stuff done, is it?
Yeah.
There you go. How are you feeling? How are you feeling now?
Not good. Not good.
Just make sure you got the water and all that. You know what I mean? Like, don't when you passing out or anything like I nearly did yesterday at Wigan away, because obviously I've got the phone out vlogging. It's flipping cold as jeez. Funny you say about that Blue Terrier. Obviously, it's the first time I saw him in ages yesterday, and we was literally, he kept joking around, going, "Oh, when are you signing his contract?" He started. So when we was waiting for the players to come out, he just started going like that, and I was like, "Bro, you're not beating me if you do some stupid stance like that. If that's your stance, you think you're beating me?" And we was just bantering around and that, and yeah, nah. I don't know. Obviously, we wouldn't actually fight each other. You know, we might just do a spar or something for a laugh. I did find out. I don't know if it's not deep. You know, I don't think he'd care about me saying this, but he is going back to New Zealand. I think in like March. So yeah, next 2 months I'm going to try and do something with him. You know, coming up to the end of the the season, and obviously that's his time here. I think he's going to come back in a few years, but I think he's going back again for a few years. Obviously, you've got to remember, man, big up to him because, he moved away from his family. It's the other side of the world. Do you know what I mean? So, and he's going there for, I think he's doing some like work there or something as well. So, yeah, man, big up to him. Big up to him. Even all the Luton content he done when he was out there. Waking up at them times to watch Luton. Doing videos, not even just watching them. Doing videos alone. Editing till early hours in the morning. He said he's not looking forward to that again, but big up to him every time, man. Big up. Obviously, I didn't quite get him on the vlog yesterday. Obviously, you saw him like in and around, but yeah, he was just he just said, "You just do your thing, mate." He said, "Just do your thing." So yeah, I did. But obviously, when we was loving it, I had to get him in there. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, he's class, man. Big up to him every time. So there we go with that. Shall I see if I have any chilies? If you want, mate. If you want. Big up Kenny in the chat. He says, "Congrats. Big up yourself, mate." Did you go to the Emirates away today, or did you just watch it at home? Let me know. So yeah, there you go with that. Yeah, there's really much else to say. Just hit us up, ask us some questions. You know what I mean? Keep the questions coming in. Kenny says, "No, he didn't go." Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. What did you make of it? Highly doubt I will, but let you know. Yep, no worries, Lewis. No worries. No worries whatsoever. That is fine. That is absolutely fine there. But is there anything you want to say, Hanno? Just in general?
No.
Yeah, just keep the questions coming in.
In general, just gonna win the Champions League.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it going to be one of them unexpected times, like when they won it last time? No one expected it, and then they did.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. Who have you got again in the round of 16? Dortmund. Yeah, I thought it was. Not a chance, says Spencer. I mean, who the flipping hell would have said it when they did? Not a lot of people. I don't know.
Well, that's our only trophy we can go for, and we have looked good in the Champions League.
True, to be fair. I bet if you did sign a contract, British chat would turn into Dildo Dennis. Probably. The thing is, I don't know if it's still happening now. Obviously, I am meant to be doing a boxing event, being in the ring in February 11th, but I found out it's the same day as when Luton play away. And the annoying thing is, a lot of us are planning to go to that. So it's like me, my dad, his mate, and his other mate. So I don't know if I'm going to go now. I was going to tell British Chap yesterday, but then I had that thought in the back of my mind that I'll go and cov away. So yeah, it's annoying, but it's what it is. Liverpool do well in the chat. Well, I don't know, mate, because they got Real Madrid, and even when we're playing at our best, we still can't beat them. So God knows what we're going to be like when we're playing like how we are.
Keita midfield, Curtis Jones.
Exactly.
Oh, that was my midfield.
Yeah, I'm not confident whatsoever. It's like I say, even when we're playing at our best, we still can't beat them. Like a couple of years ago, all right, there was no fans in that, but we drew 0-0 in the second leg. Should have won that game, So there we go. Real Madrid doing, so are we though. I'd say we're doing worse. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't watch La Liga, but I'd just say we're doing worse. They're probably still in the top 3 or something. I might be wrong. I don't know.
They just got spanked by Barca.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw that. Because a lot of people going, yeah, they got spanked to Barca. It's like, yeah, we got spanked to Brighton. Like, Brighton a good team. Come on, like Brighton versus Barcelona. Let's not take the mick. You know what Exactly, Kenny. Exactly, mate. Exactly. They weren't good then, and yeah, exactly. And yeah, exactly, Kenny. So I'm not confident whatsoever. I hope I'm proven wrong, but I just can't see it, mate. Manny says I'm going Cov away Saturday. Enjoy it, mate. Yeah, let me know what it's like because I didn't go Cov last year either. So yeah, there you go. We ain't beating Madrid.
To go
What's
now.
that, sorry, Hanno?
I'm gonna have to go now. Yep,
Oh yeah, that's no worries, no worries. Shout out your stuff and that.
Yeah, YouTube Coach's Corner. Most of you know it's fun. And Instagram Hanno_Coach_Corner. And Twitter Hanno_Coach Corner. So yeah, see you in a bit, people.
There you go. See you in a bit, Hanno, mate. Big up yourself for that. There you go. There you go. I'll probably, I don't know, I may do this for an hour or something. We'll see how things go, people. But I'll stay on. I'm not going to end it this early. Excuse me. Where was I? We ain't beating Madrid. Can't see it. No, I can't see it, mate. My days, imagine. Nah, celebration stream and they're going at it. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I'm just not. Oh, that's mad. Blue Terrier, big up yourself, comes in with a question. Says, when Klopp leaves Liverpool, who do you want to replace him? I honestly don't know at the moment, mate. I don't know. I couldn't tell you because for me, Gerrard needs to prove it in like the Championship or something and then work his way up from there. A couple of years ago, I would have said Pep Linders, but then after hearing that madness that he tried doing with Salah this season, the way he tried playing him, or they tried playing him at the start of the season, not for me. I don't know, mate. I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Chelsea fan says, I don't see us winning anything this season, sadly. No, I don't think you will, but I do hear what Hanno's saying as well. You know, it is the only thing you can go for. You know, Dortmund obviously will be a difficult game, but I wouldn't be surprised if you went past them. I wouldn't. No worries, Lewis. No worries at all, mate. Burnley tickets go on sale later this week, Ty, if you're interested. I don't think I'll be able to get them this week. And plus, I want to try and get some tickets for the weekend game first. They come out Tuesday, I think, the Grimsby ones. Congrats, broski. Big up yourself, Brad, mate. Big up yourself. Went last year. It was a good away day. Fans behind goal, big ground. Yeah, I know it's a big ground. I've been outside it. I just haven't been inside it. I know the away end's pretty good behind the goal, like you say there. So, yeah, fair enough then, mate. Fair enough. I just didn't know that you went last season. I know Lewis was telling me earlier. It's madness, isn't it? Yeah, okay, yeah. If anyone has any ideas, let Lewis know, and we'll sort that out. The true El Shitico, yeah, literally at the moment. That's Monday night. Well, Monday night football, you know. Brad says, good game today. Gutted to lose. Arsenal deserved to win, but I thought we played well. Onwards and upwards. Yeah, no, I thought you guys played well. I just think it goes back to what I've been saying for a couple of weeks now, mate. It's Arsenal's title to lose for me. So, yeah, that's what I've got to say on that. No. Tuchel. Yeah, that's a potential shout. But I still think Klopp's going to stay for a while. So, I don't know. There we go. Relegation predictions. What leagues? Let me know what leagues. And I will do it there. I mean, to be honest, I'll probably just stick with what I said, mate. So yeah, there we go with that. Big up to Joshua, who's a Sunderland fan. Not sure if I've ever seen you on the channel, but big up to yourself, mate. He said, did you see a Sunderland match today? Only saw the highlights, mate. Well, tell a lie. I did watch the first half. But yeah, I didn't see too much of it. Massive win for you guys, though. Obviously, it is a derby. So yeah, man, good to get revenge on them as well, because I know they beat you earlier on in the season. That was a Monday night game. I remember watching that. But yeah, preferably as a Luton fan, obviously I wanted a draw. You know, just for the fact because you guys are right behind us, a point behind us, and obviously Middlesbrough already above us. It is only on goal difference, but still could be one of them seasons with the amount of teams that are fighting. So yeah, man, but fair play to you guys. Fair play to you guys. You know, I'll be honest, I knew you would definitely survive. But as well as you've done, I didn't expect you to do that. Not in your first season, anyway. A big up to your fans, because I remember when we played you lot, and sound fans, man. Hopefully, I'm going to do Sunderland away as well. So, yeah, man. Premier chat, I'm just going to go stick with what I've said, mate. Stick with what I've said. Well, actually, I can't really say Fulham, can I? But the other two I said were Bournemouth and... Who was the other team I said? Who did I say? I'm going to have to get my picture up of that on my phone, because I saved it on my phone. Instead of Fulham, I don't know. Let me have a look at the table in a sec. Is that it? Leeds. I think Leeds will go down still, though. Let me have a look at the table. Definitely Bournemouth for me. I stand by that one. They're in the relegation zone now. Instead of Fulham, I'll go Everton. I'm actually going to go Everton. And where are Leeds? They're 15th. Point out of it. Yeah, I'll stick with Leeds. Because they still got a chance to go down. So yeah, I'm gonna say obviously Fulham not going down now. So I'm gonna say Bournemouth, Everton, and Leeds. It will be mad to see Everton go down because how long they've been in the Prem, but it would be a joy at the same time. And in Championship, I obviously said, who did I say? I said Wigan, they're rock bottom now. So yeah, I'll stick by that. Especially, you know, it just got too much drama going on at their club. They're just in so much of a mess, you know, especially seeing it live yesterday. They're all over the place. So Wigan bottom for me. Second bottom, I said Rotherham. Still think they'll probably go down. Yeah, let me just have a look at the table there as well. Rotherham are 20th. They're only points 7, 8, 9. 5 points from safety. 5 points safe in that sense. I'll still go Rotherham. Because all it really takes is Cardiff to win, Rotherham to lose their next game, and then Cardiff are above them. You know, and they're 21st. So Huddersfield, if they won their next game. I mean, it doesn't look good for Blackpool, don't get me wrong. But I'll just stick with what I said, the three that I said. So Wigan bottom, I think that's going to happen anyway. Huddersfield there as well, and Rotherham. We'll stick with what I said at the start, because they're all very likely still. You know, you look at Wigan and Huddersfield, them two are actually in the relegation zone as it is. So, yeah, Blue Terrier and Caden won't like that, but just, you know, it's just my thoughts. Is there a chance for Birmingham to get playoffs? I think a lot more teams will be in it than last season, but I don't think they'll end up getting fighting for playoffs. I think they're quite inconsistent, to be honest. You know, they haven't been great their last couple of games. Obviously, I did lose yesterday. Do Preston, who, have a decent away record in that, but still not the greatest of results at home. And then even before that, they lost to Bristol City quite heavily as well. Bristol City are not all that. So yeah, there's that. Forest Green, based on that first half, they were quite lucky. I don't know how they were in the second half. So yeah, not for me. Even though Forest Green was FA Cup, obviously, Still looked like they had quite a strong team out. So, for me, not for me. We got a pay-per-view away for Stephen on my days. My Blackpool mate was crying. Stoke 1, Rotherham drew, Bristol City drew. Who's a better manager, Rob Edwards or Nathan Jones? Obviously, I would preferably like to compare it when, a bit later on down the line at Rob Edwards' time at Luton. But, I can't really remember Nathan Jones' first start for Luton. But I prefer the Rob Edwards football, that's for sure, because, we keep it down, we play it on the ground, we're just a better team when we play like that instead of, long balls and all that nonsense. Like, yeah, it can work sometimes, but we overdone it under Nathan Jones for me. It's just better when we're free-flowing in that sense on the ground, playing it around like that. So for me, I'm going to say Rob Edwards, but I'm not one of these idiots that calls Nathan Jones a snake or anything like that, because at the end of the day, look at everything he's done for the club. He left us in a good position. Do you know what I mean? Like, he come back. When he come back from Stoke, he wanted to prove something. And I think he proved well, to be honest. Narrowly losing out on the playoffs last season to you guys. If we had the attack we had now, not excuses, it's facts. We would have went through. But we was quite reliant on Elijah, last season. Obviously, he wasn't. When he come on in that game, you could see he couldn't even walk. Do you know what I mean? So, stuff like that. And Cornick, as much as he's improved on his finishing, over the years, it's still times he, misses good opportunities. But he's doing well at the moment alongside the rest of the attack. So, there we go. But what I do give Nathan Jones credit for as well, and you've seen it in the game Southampton have won, Man City didn't know how to deal with it. The way he puts that high energy, high press. Teams in the Premier League, sometimes they just chill and just think they can chill because they're good technically. They think they can just chill. But, yeah, man, that's that. Exactly. Me preferably, I'd like to do it after, a certain amount of time. But I prefer Rob Edwards football, I'll be honest. Did you do it? I'm watching Family Guy, says Brad. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Billy's random clip says, I reckon Everton, Southampton and Bournemouth will go down from the Prem. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. At least Man U are top 4. Well, yeah. Look at Liverpool. Everton are the only club I'm certain of going down, says Blue Terrier. Neverton is more than likely going down. Everton avoiding teams that are relegated. Kenny says Leeds, Everton, Bournemouth for me. Fair enough. Huddersfield v Blackpool is a game in Ando. I reckon Wigan, Cardiff, Huddersfield. Yeah, not bad shouts. Birmingham 19th. Yeah, I know. It was mental when I saw that. I said 1-0 Bristol City. We did actually, me and British Chat, we saw a Blackburn fan on the way back, actually. He was like, good luck when we play yous. Obviously, you could tell he was, Northern. I had a Northern accent. British Chat went to him, what team do you support? Because he didn't have no, Blackburn stuff on or anything. It's like Blackburn. And yeah, man, we should talk about that. But we don't play them till ages. He was moving like the game, this guy was moving like the game was like next week. We've already played him at our ground, beat him 2-0. We don't play him now until second last game of the season. Do you know what I mean? Unless obviously games get rescheduled and stuff. But right now it's the last away day of the season. So yeah, man. That is that. Other comments are there. Big up everyone in this stream, man. We've got 20 likes already. Big up yourselves. For that. Not sure what you're on about there, Lewis. I don't know what that is. I'll be honest. Yep, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Links to what I said. Rob Edwards equals attack football. Yeah, could say that. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. Me and my dad, I remember, obviously we didn't do the hat show and that at the time, but we were saying, imagine what it would have been like. Obviously, if fans were there, it would have been very interesting. But it's one of them, innit? When it's done, you've got to back them. When they're officially back, trying to help you, you got to deal with it, really. So that's what fans should have been like, in my opinion. I just don't understand why people call him a snake. I really don't, because the Stoke one, they were, former Premier League team, they're Premier League players. All right, the manner he left was a bit like out of order. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying it isn't, but at the end of the day, I understood it. And in Southampton, like I've said numerous amount of times, the only team I would have questioned if he went to was Bournemouth, because they're not an established Premier League team. The other teams he was getting linked to, Brighton, obviously wasn't the main priority, but he was up there. If he went there, I'd understood, because he was a coach there as well. Southampton, all right, they're in a relegation battle, but he wants to prove something. And they have been in the Premier League for a numerous amount of years now. So I just don't understand. You're going to get more money. You're going to be able to work with players like Ward-Prowse and that. Like, you're not going to turn that down. Stop being silly because we support Luton. Obviously, we want the best for our team, of course. But take your hat off in that sense. Look at it properly. You're not going to turn that down. End of story. It makes me laugh that people call him a snake. It does. And like I say, I know a few of you do, but I have to be honest. I just don't understand it. But we're all entitled to our own opinions anyway, so it's one of them. De Gea is so bad, by the way, it's nowhere near like what it used to be. A lot of keepers are like that nowadays. Him, Lloris, do you know what I mean? So yeah, there we go. Everton most likely coming to Luton away next season. Nah, we're going up, mate. Oh dear. Who do you think's top four in the Prem tee? I think I've got that nailed on, to be honest. Arsenal to win the league. No, actually, who do I reckon second or third? I know what teams, it's just the order. I'll go City second, United third, Newcastle fourth. I think Newcastle fourth. Yeah. That's my top four. That is my top four. Away to know we're going up. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not singing or doing none of that. Tyler working tomorrow? No, I'm not, mate. No, I'm not working tomorrow. No, win the league. Still think we'll win the league. I just think it's Arsenal to lose, mate. They've been really impressive. And it always goes back to what I say, stuff like Jesus being out. I thought as soon as he was out, I thought they would struggle. With Nketiah, I didn't think he was all that. But he's been doing bits alongside the other players, of course. But, he's still been, look at games like today, for example. Got 2 goals, all right. One of them's a bit controversial, but, he's still being there and helping the team. So, yeah, I just think the way they grind out some of these results, I think it's just theirs to lose, really, mate. So, yeah. I think Newcastle, but I don't think Newcastle are in the title race for me personally, but I still think they get top 4. I think the 3 in it are Arsenal, United, City. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I know I saw that. Well, not the video, but I saw it come up on my thing. I haven't watched it. People call Carlos Snake as he left us after we showed him loads of loyalty. After he's in crap first season, but if I was in his position, I'd have walked well. No ambition. Exactly, mate. Obviously, Luton wasn't like that. No ambition. There was ambition, of course, but like I said, you're not going to turn down a Premier League team. Do you know what I mean? So there we go with that. Yeah, no, we are better off. We are better off, mate. 100%. But like I said, you're not going to turn that down. What did you think of us when we played you Jan first? Started off well. I don't think what else, for our perspective, though, is us trying to play the long balls. I don't understand why we're doing that in the first half. You've seen in games under Rob Edwards, we're better when we've, like I said, playing it on the ground, etc. Scored a good goal. When you did score, I was thinking, as much as I obviously said 2-1, got that game right, I was thinking at that time, typical, innit? Huddersfield score first. We have good chances before that. We just don't score from them. But then obviously we turned it around second half. Whatever Rob Edwards said definitely worked. And yeah, it just Hogg being injured as well, I think that benefited us as well, even more. As well as Rob Edwards shouting at the players. And yeah, I think the time we got the first half goal as well, Bell right on half time or near half time benefited us. And yeah, man, it was one of them. Obviously, Reece Burke scoring a winner. I thought our second goal was very similar to your first. So yeah, you guys weren't too bad, but I just thought our quality shone through really. Especially up front. So yeah, it's one of them. It was one of them. And this was just one of them. Exactly, mate. And it's not like he didn't want to be there. It's just when you get offered, you're not going to turn that down. If he didn't get offered that, obviously he'd carried on doing what he was trying to accomplish with us. But like I said, you're not going to turn that down, are you? Let's be serious now. Yeah, but I think they'll drop off. Mate. Like, I still think they'll get top 4. But I just think they'll drop off, personally. This will be like I said at the start of the season, this will be the first type of season you see them battling with the top 6 in and around that position. But yeah, I think they'll drop off, mate, personally. It's only on goal difference they're above United and all. You know what I mean? Like, all said games coming up. Obviously, take out Southampton in the League Cup. West Ham, okay, yeah, a favourable game, I'd say, for them. Bournemouth away, another favourable game, I guess. Liverpool at home, potentially beat Arsenal. Brighton at home, that could go either way. I don't want to look into it too much, but then they got Man City away. Do you know what I mean? Like, they could get something there. Teams have gone that teams like lower than them have went there and got stuff like Brentford and that. Obviously, Brentford's still a very good team. Not saying they're not. Obviously, Newcastle are better, in my opinion. We'll see. I think they get top 4, but I just think they drop off when it comes to the title race, personally. Right, okay, let's have a look at United's fixtures. We take out their semi-final. Let's take out their Oh, no, not that. Didn't mean to press that. So they've got Palace at home. Obviously, they did just play Palace and drew. They're at home, though. Probably back United. Leeds at home. Probably back United. Leeds away. Flipping hell. They got them home, then away. Jesus. Probably back United again. Do you know what I mean? Like, take out Barcelona in Europa League. Leicester City, beat them. Brentford at home. They tend to play well against Brentford. Well, at Old Trafford anyway. Last year, I remember they slapped them. So, wouldn't be shocked. Liverpool away. The way we're going, I wouldn't even be shocked to beat us. You know what I mean? So, it's one of them. For me. So yeah, there we go. We don't speak about Brentford. Yeah, away. If you have Brentford away, then yeah. But at home, I'll probably back you lot, to be fair. Nathan Jones might stay, but all the hype about new stadium and delayed might have featured somewhere in decision. Yeah, potentially, mate. Potentially. It's all one of them, really, isn't it? It is one of them. But it's one of them. I can see as well. This is also where you got to give credit to Nathan Jones as well. Is I think obviously I didn't see Rob Edwards at Forest Green, but I heard he was very passionate as well, like he is at Luton. But I also think him, looking at what Nathan Jones done is made him have that passion and that at the end of the games as well. Like where you see him going absolutely mental as well. Sometimes not a lot of teams do that. Some teams do their little things at the end, but yeah, I think he's got that as well. And like I said, he left us in a good position. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it's one of them. Kenny asking weird stupidness like that. What's he going on about? But yeah, man, that's that really on that. So yeah, That is that. I miss watching United getting battered like 4-0, but unfortunately, I think those days are over. Yeah, no, I think them days are over, mate. Obviously Liverpool being my second team, unfortunately, I think them days are over, mate. We needed Casemiro today. Exactly. And a lot of people said, going into it, oh, but we didn't have Casemiro last time we beat them. It's like, yeah, but they didn't have Thomas Partey, and Thomas Partey does well in big games. I said done well today, and I think he was another part of why Arsenal, won that game because how good he was in that midfield, in my opinion, anyway. Us and Liverpool swaps, yeah, literally, mate, literally. And then Chelsea decided to join the party, yeah, literally, mate. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Talk about Liverpool. I would keep Klopp, because at the end of the day, look at everything he's done for the club. Everyone talks about this seventh season thing, which it looks like it is, being that that seventh season syndrome or whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, we haven't seen what he's done on his eighth season. His eighth season, he might go on a madness. You don't know. So it's one of them for me. It's one of them. But I can still watch Liverpool get destroyed. Yeah, don't remind me, mate. Don't remind me. Don't really want to be reminded, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, speak for all Liverpool fans out there. I'm Klopp in, mate. Klopp in. So yeah, did you notice he hugged every player before? Yeah, obviously I've recorded that on the vlog. At least we didn't get battered by Brentford like United and Liverpool. That's respect for your team. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, talk about the vlog. How many views is it on now? Big up everyone that's watched it. Like I said, do make sure you do watch it if you haven't already. 870 views, man. Big up to everyone that's watched it. And yeah, much appreciated, of course. I was confused when Rob Edwards joined because of the links with obviously Watford. Yeah, I was at the time I was a bit shocked as well, but then I looked at it properly and he actually done all right for Watford. They were very harsh on him. They're real fans. The ones that will actually speak sense, which is not a lot of them. Will tell you it was a bit harsh on him at the time, but we know how Watford move in that sense. So it's just one of them. But the more I looked into it, young manager, obviously that was our priority as well. A young manager. The more we was getting linked to it and the closer it was and when it happened, I was happy with it. You're seeing so far that he's done really well. So, the games we have lost, we've narrowly lost. All right, West Brom was a bit of a calamity the way we lost. Maybe he should have done his subs a bit earlier, but other games as well, like the other game we lost, Middlesbrough, he actually played well in that. I just think because it was away from home, Bell got a red card away from home, that was a turning point. Every other game we've not lost. So yeah. Thoughts on Juve? Have they got a points deduction or something? I haven't really seen too much. I've heard bits. But yeah, I don't really watch the other leagues, mate. I'll be honest, across Europe, unless it's, Champions League, Europa League, whatever. I don't really pay attention to them. Otherwise, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, it's one of them 15 points deduction. Yeah, they've been in the mud for years now with loads of different things, aren't it? They're just not when they always get considered. Yeah, they're a big club, but when they get considered going on to win Champions Leagues, and I don't know what people talk about. They ain't done that. Never won the Champions League. When it's been called it, because that's what people like to base it on. So yeah, it's one of them. But what's the points deduction for? Do you know what I mean? I don't even, like I say, mate, I just don't watch the other leagues whatsoever. Even if I'm bored, I don't tend to watch them really. None of my teams are in that league. It's one of them. It's one of them. I just, not really interested, to be honest. You know what I mean? It's one of them. I only really watch the Prem and Championship. Every now and then maybe League One, or League Two, whatever games are maybe on Sky Sports that day. But other than that, I just don't pay attention whatsoever. It's because the transfer deals for some players are really dodgy, I believe. Probably. Like Arthur and Pjanic. Yeah, probably, mate. Probably. Wouldn't be shocked He has no affiliation with Watford. It was a job with big wave and parachute money. Exactly, former Premier League team as well. Yeah, he don't like him now. And that's another reason why we'll be even more extra motivated when we play him. Obviously in April, I will be going to that again. See, that's all due to Alex. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you know how hard it is to get a ticket for a game of that magnitude. He said he sorted me already. Do you know what I mean? Like, when it comes to it, because obviously he's got a season ticket. So, that Rob Edwards thing, that's just going to motivate us even more. And I just think, they're all getting gas when they beat us last time, and then we beat them at Kenilworth Road. I can see the same thing happening again, mate, where we beat them, I was on, shout out Turf Moorhouse TV, Burnley fan. I was on his channel not too long ago. When was it? I think it was like near the start of the month. And he invited me on, teams in the Championship that are in and around the playoffs or automatics. And obviously, I was a Luton fan he brought on. There's a Watford fan on it. And even he was like, when we play him in April, it's going to be completely different, So it's one of them, So, yeah. Did I? Flipping hell. Well, that's a madness, isn't it, Kenny? Forest Green to Stratford is a big jump, and he wanted to prove himself. Exactly. When is Luton versus Watford? 1st of April, mate. 1st of April. It is actually an April Fool's, so Watford are going to get that. They're going to think it's an April Fool's, but nah, in reality, we're going to beat them, mate. Yeah, trust me. Mate, we're beating them. We're getting revenge on them. Trust me. Kenilworth Road, completely different game, mate. Completely different game. So we'll wait and see, mate. We will wait and see. Even Nathan Jones, when we lost at the time, he was like, they know, the ones deep down know it will be a completely different game. So, yeah, it's one of them for me. It is one of them. I'm not even saying it to be biased. Like, if you know, Kenilworth Road, close to the fans, half of them players, for me, ain't going to be able to know what to do with that. Do you know what I mean? On their side. Thing that made it even more annoying, obviously, when we got battered is Bilic didn't even know till like a week before that it was a derby. Mental. And then obviously it slapped us in the manner they did. But, people say, people were ill and that. Yeah, maybe they were. But at the end of the day, we were shit, in the story. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of them. But like I said, completely different game when it comes to April Fools. 100%. And trust me, it won't be an April Fool. It'll be reality. Yeah, trust me. But yeah, that vlog is going to be absolutely mental. Like, that's how lucky I am, right? Someone like my daddy, never been to Luton Watford, obviously, as you know, like one of the older generation Luton fans, and I've got the luxury to go, madness, man. Shout out to Alex for that, and that's why I big him up like the way I did. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. It is one of them, really. But yeah, it's gonna be brilliant. Looking forward to it. I'm gonna be near their fans and all. Obviously, if you know the view I sit at home, right in that curvy bit, away fans just in front of me, like sort of on that left bit. Yeah, mate, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick, that's for sure. But yeah, there we go with that one. But yeah, big up everyone. We're on 21 likes. Big up yourselves, much appreciated. And yeah, obviously the celebration stream and all of that. So yeah, man, big up yourselves every time. But yeah, I probably will wrap up soon, especially with it being live nearly for an hour. No more comments are really flying in, or even coming in fact. So yeah, no, I wouldn't, Kenny. I don't know why you're asking stuff like that. That's not the way I swing. No offense to people that do. We all got our own interests in that, but not for me. That sort of stuff's not for me. So yeah, I don't like it like that, basically, without, maybe sounding disrespectful. I don't think I've missed a scum game since I've been like 12, 13, even the cup games. Fair enough, mate. See, we haven't played them for time as well, like as in at Kenilworth Road with fans. So yeah, it's going to be very good. It's going to be very good. And the game before that actually is Sunderland away, and I'm hoping to do that as well. So two really good games coming up at that time, back to back as well. So yeah, man. Hopefully, we get points both places, but obviously, well, not necessarily form goes in the matters in the derby. It tends to go out the window, but like the Sunderland game, depends how they do it. It might even, by then, it might still be like how it is, where one of us is a point ahead of the other. It could be mad, mate. Honestly, I think this season, there'll be a lot more teams in that playoff battle, than last season. And there was quite a few last season as well, as we know. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Kenny says Sunderland 1, Luton 1. If that was right now, I probably would take that, to be fair. It's a long-ass trip. But yeah, I'll take a point. I think a couple of years ago, we actually drew 1-1 to them away. And we drew 1-1, obviously, when we played them at home this season. Probably deserved to be a draw, in my opinion. So yeah, I'll probably take that again. Especially if they're in the position they are now, I probably would. So yeah, there we go. I like to go to Luton's ground. Never been there. Yeah, traditional ground, but a lot of people cry about it. But at the end of the day, one of the rare stadiums like that you see nowadays. So yeah, try and go, mate. Try and go. I'd say before it goes down, mate. You know what I mean? So yeah, there we go. Luton Stoke next. Look, that is Luton's next game in the league. Not this Saturday, obviously. That's Grimsby in the Cup. The Saturday after, we take on Stoke City. We just have this weird record against Stoke, so I don't really know how to feel going into it. Obviously, we'll see how we do in Grimsby, who we play in that Grimsby game as well. It'll be interesting. So yeah, it's a good chance to get to the next round, man. Very good opportunity we got to get to the next round. We just need to make, we need to capitalise on it. Not do no stupidness for a replay or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, there we go with that. 4-0 group. No, I can't see that, mate. Can't see that. I like the look of it. Yeah, it's just old school, traditional. It's sick, mate. It is sick, trust me. So yeah, first time 1-1. Yeah, Sunderland's a great ground. Yeah, I know you're like right at the top at Sunderland away as well. I remember another one of my mates done it, not a Luton fan. Sports another team, and he went and he said it was good as well, and they drew 1-1 as well. So yeah, man, it's one of them. Yeah, it's another one to tick off as well. Like I say, it is a long journey, but at the end of the day, is what it is. You know what I mean? It's a brilliant. Everyone I've spoke to about that away day say it's brilliant. So yeah, man. Hopefully I will do it. Like I say, the game after is Watford, so it's going to be mental, mate. It's going to be absolutely mental. What day is April Fool's? Let me just have a quick look. So obviously early kickoff as well. 12:30 kickoff against them man there. It is a Saturday. Oh, it is a Saturday. Okay, fair enough. Third place in the Championship. Watford are as close to relegation to first place. Burnley. Oh no, it's mental. Yeah, people nowadays still going about Burnley and Sheffield United. I'm like, don't even look at them. Just focus on trying to get in the playoffs. Them two are up for me. I'm happy that obviously Burnley are there in that sense, because I did say they're finished in the top two. Obviously, they do sit second. They do sit top. I said they finished second, but yeah, a lot of people thought they'd finish lower, thought they'd struggle, but I just thought, the players they managed to keep hold of, and that sort of thing, I just thought they would do all right. Sheffield United, they're a team that's always up there. Two of the three that I said would get top three, two of them are in the top two. So, you know, Sheffield United, they're just one of them teams that are always up there, really. So that's why I said what I said with them. You know, I don't really like them, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I'm just being honest. You know, I think they'll be up there and they're proving it. So yeah, man, that is that. 20 points off for fuck's sake. I need Burnley 7th. Big up Billy's random clips. Says, right, I think I'm going to go to bed. See you all later, T. Have a great evening. Congrats on 1.5k. Appreciate it, mate. Big up yourself, mate. See you later. I've done Newcastle, FA Cup, Sunderland League, Middlesbrough League. Fair enough, mate. So you've done all of them clubs up there. Nice one. I haven't done any of them, to be honest, up there. And we like teams when promoted, and I hate them when relegated. Flipping heck. But yeah, like Sheffield United, like when promoted, when relegated. I want them to get relegated again in Championship. Okay, yeah, okay, interesting there. But there we go. We all, you know, have our own thoughts and that sort of thing. So one of them, really. It is one of them. But yeah, probably will wrap up soon. Like I said, we have done it for over an hour now. Like, look at myself choking. So yeah, and yeah, questions aren't really flying in, you know. So yeah, we'll probably leave it here. But yeah, man, big up everyone. Much appreciated, like always. Big up everyone for the likes. Make sure you smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. Do subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out the vlog from yesterday. Currently on 878 views. So yeah, man, big up everyone for that. That is much appreciated. But yeah, this is where we are going to wrap up now. I'm going to wrap up now. So yeah, man, big up everyone. Big up Hanno for coming on at the start of the stream as well. Much appreciated, and doing that challenge. That is the main reason we done a celebration to this, really. Obviously, the next target is 1,750 subscribers. So yeah, man, big up everyone, and hopefully we get to that. Obviously, it will take a while, but yeah, hopefully we do get there. And yeah, man, big up everyone. Kenny, Spencer, you know, everyone that's tuned in. You know who you are. Big up to yourselves. Big up to the Sunderland fan that tuned in as well. Believe I've never seen you on the channel, but big up yourself for coming on, mate, and all of that. And yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow with another watch along to Fulham versus Tottenham. So yeah, man, big up everyone. Stay safe. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Smash a like on the video as well. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload or a scheduled stream. Do you want to follow me across any of my socials? Link to them also in the description. And yeah, subscribe to the other channel, T-Boys TV Extra. Turn on the notification bell for that. And I will see you lot tomorrow, hopefully, for Fulham versus Tottenham. Take care and peace.